To see Banh Chung is to feel Tết. Some sense only needs to drift by to bring a flood of memories rushing back. The eye-stinging smoke of wood stove, the earthy fragrance of boiled zong leaves and sweet aromas of new sticky rice. But what exactly is Tết? Short for Tết Nguyên Đán is the Vietnamese Lunar New Year, marking the vibrant arrival of spring. It is the most important and sacred celebrations in our cultures, a bridge between the past and the futures. Tết is not just a holiday, it is a time for renewals where old troubles are left behind and homes are filled with hope, gratitude, and the warmth of families' reunions. Welcome to the story of the most sacred holiday of the years.
So, what is this green square cake? It holds the soul of the Tết banquet. It is called Banh Chung. The receipt is beautiful, simple, yet deeply rooted in our history. It starts with the finest gift from nature: plumped white sticky rice, golden mung beans, and rich, savory pork belly marinated with black pepper. These layers of flavors are carefully crowded inside vibrant green zong leaves, making Banh Chung is an art passed down through generations. It is required patience and skillful hands. The leaves are folded to create a perfect square, then tightly bound with thin, flexible bamboo string. But Banh Chung is far more than just a culinary masterpiece. According to an ancient legend, its square shape represents Earth itself. The meat and beans at the center symbolize all living creatures, while the sticky rice and green leaves represent a strong foundation of our agriculture. Every Banh Chung crafted with a heartfelt expression of gratitude to our ancestors for a bountiful harvest and a sincere prayers for a peaceful years ahead. For me, the most magical part of Tết happens right here, next to the glowing embers. Boiling Banh Chung is a true test of patience. It usually takes 10 to 12 hours of constant heat. Tonight, it's my turn to watch the fire. As I add another piece of wood to keep the water bubbling, I realize that this slow, patient process is exactly what Tết is all about. In our fast-paced modern life, Tết generally forces us to slow down. You see, the true spirit of Tết is Đoàn Viên, families reunions. It is the one times the years when everyone drops their busy schedules and millions of Vietnamese people travel back to their hometowns, no matter how far away they are. Sitting around the warm hearth, staying awake through the chilly winter's night, we share stories of the past year. We leave behind the struggles, celebrate the small victories, and look forward to a fresh start. The fire doesn't just cook the cake, it warms our bonds and melts away the distance between us. Dawn breaks, and the moment we have been waiting for was finally arrived. As I lift the heavy lids, a thick cloud of steam rushes out, carrying the irresistible earthy aromas of fully cooked Banh Chungs. Taking them out one by one, feeling the comforting warmth in my hand. I know Tết is truly knocking on the door. But the preparations doesn't stop at the kitchens. Once the cakes are pressed and set aside, I join my families in another massive Tết traditions, the great house cleaning. In Vietnam, sweeping the house before the New Year's is far more than just a chore. It is a profound ritual for purifications. I scrubbed away the dust, clear the clutters, and with it, wash away all the bad luck and sadness of the past year. We are making room both in our home and in our minds to welcome good fortunes, health, and fresh blessings. This is a golden rule we have strictly follows. Finish everything before New Year's Eve, because once the year begins, all brooms must be hidden away. Sweeping the floor during the first 3 days of Tết means sweeping all the newly arrived wealth and luck right out the door. So today, I wipe every corner with intentions, ready for a completely fresh start. With the house spotless, the New Year's approaching, we gather round the tables. In Vietnam, traditional meals are served on a round metal tray called a mâm. It has no head or foot, symbolizing equalities and family's unities. Everyone is connected. But this isn't just a meal. It is a table full of wishes for the New Year's. Let me show you what my family's prepared today. First, of course, is the Banh Chung. We stayed up all night to cook, cut into beautiful round slices. It represents our gratitude to the earth and the ancestor. Tasting the fruits of our own labor makes it infinitely more delicious. Next is Giò Thủ, our traditional pressed pork. Because the ingredients are bound tightly together, eating this dish signifies a year of strong family bonds, solidarities, and a life packed with blessing. A steaming bowl of miến, which called glass noodle soup, is essential. These long, continuous noodles carry the wish of longevity and a smooth, unbroken journeys through the month ahead. We also have some golden pan-fried cha. Its bright, crispy appearance is like a magnet for wealth and prosperity in the new years. And here's my family's personal touch, grilled meat skewers. While not strictly traditional everywhere, it's a favorite in our homes. It brings warmth, joy, and what sizzling energies to the tables. Finally, sitting right in the center is the simple bowl of fish sauce. Everyone dips into the same bowl. It is the invisible thread that ties all the flavors. And all of us together, sitting here, sharing this meal, I realize that this is the true flavor of Tết.
The morning of the first day of the Tết. Usually, traditions dictates that we stay home today, brewing teas and preparing sweets to welcome guests. But this year, I decided to do things that little differently. Instead of staying indoors, we stepped out into the streets, soaking in the spring breeze and enjoying the rare, peaceful quiet of the first day of the years. Strolling under the warm spring sun, I can't help but I look back at the beautiful journeys of the past few days. From the eye-stinging smoke of the wood's fire as we stay up all night boiling Banh Chungs, to the sweet shade while scrubbing away the old year's dust, to the warmth and laughter shared around the reunion's feast, every bit of hard work that was absolutely worth it. In the end, I realized something. That isn't just about repeating old custom. It's a journey of connections and renewing our souls. Whether you choose to welcome the New Year's by a traditional hearth or wandering on a new path, as long as you are with the people you love and feel at peace within, that is it. Here's to fresh start. Wishing everyone a radiant, joyful, and peaceful New Year.